Hello and welcome back to You Up For More. I'm Jordana Abraham.
And I am Jared Freed. The You Up For More is a bonus episode of the You Up podcast that we do exclusively on YouTube. Also for our subscribers, you can get the audio, but this is a YouTube show where we do some bonus content about dating subjects and we get really
into the weeds of it.
This is dating 303. This ain't 101.
Yes. If you're new here,
yeah,
you might need to do some prep.
Yeah. And it's like, it's stuff, you know, in the past we've done dating app makeovers. This is our space to do fun, but really zoned in dating conversation. And today we are going to do a red flag deal breaker that has screenshots.
We love these with screenshots. So send yours in, UUP
Yes.
at betches.com if you want us to break down your screenshots. We love getting the raw materials.
And if you don't know the show, Red Flag or Deal Breaker is a game we've been playing for years where basically you date someone, this one thing happens. Is it a red flag? You see it, but you let it go. Or is it a deal breaker? You end it. It's over. This is what ended it. So that's the game we're going to play today. We're going to do one, but it's a big one.
Yes.
And all we want from you, subscribe, comment, like, write down your red flag deal breaker scenarios in the comments.
Yes.
Let us know ones that are going on in your life. We love real ones just like this one.
Exactly. Share it with a friend too who might need something like that.
And check out the show. We do it twice a week. You ready?
Yep.
Hi, Feather, long-time listener. I'll get straight to it. I have a red flag deal breaker. I checked my boyfriend's phone and I found what could be considered as locker room talk. Attached below, don't read the names, obviously. Is this a red flag or deal breaker? So I'll read a little bit more context. We've been together for a year and I felt really secure with him. Until now, LOL. I'm 30, he's 34. This past weekend, he had a drunk night. That's for another email. Okay, so you feel really secure, but he is at a drunk night. I'll write about to you later.
That needs an email, yeah.
Right. I saw a different side of him that caused me to become a snoop and check his phone when he was asleep. I'm not proud of it. The texts were from when we were 3 months in. She really went back.
Wow. He must have been deep asleep.
Right. She was on there for a while.
Yeah.
We were already exclusive.
Hope she had a charger.
Right. She probably got a tan from the light. We were already exclusive. Boyfriend, girlfriend had said, I love you, all by the first month and a half. So this is 3 months in.
She's reading it a year in.
She's reading it a year in, but the timeline of when they have already said, I love you.
Yes.
So they're in. They're locked in. So we're going to read the text. She signs off. Snooping might be the red flag too. This happens a lot. Before we get into it, the person snoops and they hold back because they found something while doing something that someone could break up with them for.
Right.
And, you know, the advice is if you feel you need to look at their phone, it's time to have a talk.
Yes.
Like, I think generally,
of course,
like, if you, like, I think if you were like, but all of us are guilty of looking at someone's phone.
Just
like,
because you look doesn't mean that it's that it negates whatever you find.
Right. And if you looked and you found something, we have to go back to the reason you looked, and that's part of the argument too.
It's all part of the conversation.
Right.
Yeah.
And I think what a lot of people do is they look and then they hold against themselves that they looked, but they have this one thing that they saw, so they never talk about it, but then they want to fight about the one thing. But you need to go back. Like, even if you looked, you start at, why do I want to look?
Right. What does that mean about my relationship?
Right. There's a more fruitful start to a discussion. Now, what you find is maybe the reason you break up, but we're going to see right here.
So this chat is named Single Guys Chat.
How would you feel if your husband, when you guys were 3 months in and you said, I love you, was in a chat called Single Guys?
I could see him being in this chat from before we were dating and no one ever kicked him out.
Right. Or he didn't kick himself out, like it just lived on.
Being in the chat itself and maybe and I also think like I kind of like the updates from Mike's single friends. So I would be like happy to like hear about the, you know, the antics of whatever. I wouldn't be offended that he was still in the chat 3 months in. A year in, that's a little late.
Well, also Single Guys being the name of the chat, it could be like a joke, wink, wink.
Right.
It's the guys that were single at one point. They all get married. They're still in the Single Guys chat. That can happen. Like,
yeah. I'm not offended by that he's in the chat, but also that would be probably the first thing I would look at if I were to snoop on someone's phone.
But if you're going through the list of like...
It's like this might as well be labeled like, don't look at this chat, Jessica. Like,
right. Not for my girlfriend's eyes. Right. Yeah. Okay, so let's read the single guy's chat.
Okay. So this is I'll be the boyfriend and you be all of the other friends in the chat.
Okay.
Okay, because I don't think it matters.
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
Okay. With this absolute smoke show at a work lunch, lives with her boyfriend, but she's giving vibes.
Would we say we're done here?
That's pretty bad.
That's pretty bad.
Yeah.
You've said I love you to
someone.
He
also uses the word smoke show, which is also pretty bad, I think.
Don't even get off track. This is to me, it's like when the murderer goes in and they try him on what he can't be convicted of.
Right.
You're never going to get convicted of using the smoke show. This is something women do all the time. Well, he's Jason with a J, so he's out of here. It's like, no.
I'm doing the pylon.
Yeah, stick to it.
Okay, they're 3 months in. He said I love you to his girlfriend, and he's texted this unprompted to the friends. With this absolute smoke show at a work lunch, lives with her boyfriend, but she's giving vibes.
Give her vibes back.
Okay. And then he sends a picture of her, and she looks like she's like an 80s like chair model.
It does.
Or something.
It does look like we have to blur her for her. We're blurring her.
Of course.
She's protect the innocent.
Yeah.
She's absolutely, I won't use the phrase.
Smoke show. Dime piece.
She fits the smoke show label.
Fine.
I would agree with you. It does look like she put her face. Remember when people were doing that for a minute where they made themselves 90s?
Yes. She does look 90s, right?
She looks 90s.
I don't know why.
She's absolutely gorgeous. And he sends the picture and he
goes,
says,
from Australia.
That's all
Does
I
that
need
add?
to know.
Does that add to the hotness?
Oh, you sent this chick before. So now there's a history.
This guy's disgusting.
Absolute smoke.
He's
found the right friends.
How old is this guy?
34?
That's weird. Okay. It sounds like something.
It's not that weird to me.
It sounds like I feel like something I would read in a college group chat personally. But
I would disagree.
Okay, well I guess I don't
who speak like this.
I don't get to see how the meat is made, and you do.
Right?
So,
yeah. This is a dirty hot dog.
Yeah, we had postponed. She asked me about dating anyone, and I was like, that's not my thing. Laughing emoji. Ugh.
What do you like? That dating is not my thing. Like all I do is fuck. Is
like
that what he's insinuating?
I guess. Is that
the joke? Because it gets a reaction from his buddy. He gets a ha-ha out of that one. To me, I guess I get it.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Like I wasn't
sure. I get what he's saying. He's like,
I don't date.
No, I think he's almost using that to say like she's like interested in like talking to me about dating. Like she's like interested in me.
Yeah. And I said, I was like, that's not my thing.
As if like denying that he has a girlfriend.
Oh, I thought it was more to me when she asked me if I was dating anyone, and I was like, "That's not my thing." I thought that was like, I don't date. I like.
Oh.
I'm like, I'm a cocksman.
I thought that was his way of.
This horse has to be wild.
I thought that was his way of saying that he's like basically not telling her he has a girlfriend.
Oh, but if
she asked me about dating anyone. And I said, like, no, I'm not dating anyone.
Right. That's what he's saying. But I'm saying that's not my thing, the joke there, because he does a laughing face emoji.
Maybe that's the joke.
The joke is like, dating. Mm-hmm. This horse can't be tamed. I'm a bucking bronco. She looks like she can sniff out my bullshit.
She's playing with my strings for sure. Being flirty, just manipulating me.
So now it's her fault. She's coming after him so hard.
Yeah.
Wowzers. Knows she's hot for sure. I want to go to Australia.
This guy's just looking for a travel buddy. He's like, I asked last time if anyone wanted to go. Yeah. No one said. I'm going to bring it up again.
He talks about her like she's a piece of meat. That is the most. I got to go to Australia and try some of this grade A hot chick.
And then he says, this is the boyfriend, I'm going to bang her.
He can't say it more clearly than that. I don't know if there's a more
That's pretty
clear...
incriminating. Yeah. It's pretty incriminating, I would say.
I'm sorry to laugh at this person who sent it in, but like we're
it's a pretty incriminating thing to write in the single guy's chat.
He couldn't have said it more clear. I'm going to bang her.
Yes.
It's crazy.
Lock him up.
He said I love you to his girlfriend already.
Piece of shit.
And then the guy, Thankfully, Sauce Man, he's got one reasonable friend in the single guys group. No, you're not. You have a girlfriend.
Yeah,
Finally, someone with some sense.
Right.
There's a Mother Teresa.
Yeah, I may be done. 1-year contract. Can always be a free agent.
Oh my God. I'm rarely clutching pearls here.
Oh my God.
I'm a little like disgusted.
Gross.
Nah, y'all gone forever. Good thing I got my man Alex. He actually giving me assists. This sounds like the henchman in a murder group chat.
Yeah.
Like it sounds like the most evil plotting individuals alive are in a group chat together.
And it's done so stupidly. The fact that this guy couldn't even be bothered to delete the chat. Like the stupidity
or
is
to
actually,
rename it
right, yeah.
from single guys.
Right. To like volunteer crew or something. And then I guess we don't even need the rest of that.
Yeah, we don't even need the rest. I mean, I'm going to bang her is pretty much all said and done. So what do you think?
I guess what's she to do here? This is pretty bad. And she's looking at these texts.
We said I love you
after a drunken night that he did something weird, which he doesn't say what he did, but it could be a whole other email.
Right.
This is bad, I would say.
Yeah. How do you bring this up?
I think here's the thing: the relationship.
Is it a deal breaker first?
I think yes. Here's
the relationship's over.
I think yes. I think finding a person at work attractive. A new person that started, even having like a slightly flirtatious banter with them, not necessarily a deal breaker. Right. While you're 3 months into seeing your new girlfriend, fine. Talking about it like this and like saying that you're basically like actively looking to cheat on your girlfriend and like almost like bringing it up.
Right.
I think that's really the deal breaker. Obviously, like the whole flirting with your hot coworker, not ideal, but like, fine. We live in a gray world. You're at work. It's in person. You see this person all the time. Right. Finding someone attractive, but you can't control your thoughts.
She mentioned locker room talk. The hearing smoke show from 34-year-olds, that's not weird to me. It is weird to me to have someone who's saying I love you to someone at 34 years old talking about their relationship and other women this way. Yeah. Because there is a point where, again, I'm not going to sit here and be like, men are more mature than this. They're not.
They're not?
At 34, they are.
Damn it.
But I'm saying, I'm not going to sit here and like say to you that this is, like, I've never seen anything like this because that would be a lie.
Yeah.
But I have noticed within age, the people that I am friends with and who have aged with me, when you start meeting women that you're taking very seriously, you don't talk about them with friends like this or talk about women like this with friends.
With someone you think you might marry one day.
Right. Or being with her heart being on the line.
Right.
Like, I'm just like, again, I'm not trying to like say that there's all this horrible conversations going on, but like the subtle change, and I'm not saying I was on these group chats where everyone's talking about how they bang this girl at work. Like, I'm just saying the change from like, look at how hot this chick is to I'm dating someone I'm taking seriously, where those conversations aren't what we're talking about anymore, and they're had in a different way.
Right.
Is very clear.
Yeah.
So these guys aren't talking like people who are taking women seriously.
Yeah. No, I agree. I mean, what I would do, because here's the thing. I think this relationship is already, clearly she's looking at the text. He had something weird again.
Right. We had a drunken night that made her insecure enough to look at his phone.
This relationship is clearly on the rocks, right? So this is almost the time she has not that much to lose. Not like things are going great. I would go to him. I would say, I'm not proud of it, but I felt really weird about how you were acting the other night. And I looked through your phone and I guess I don't trust you. And that's why I looked through your phone. There's clearly some other issues with trust in our relationship. And what I found was really, really upsetting to me.
Right.
I think you have to tell him that you did it.
You have to tell him. I
don't know what he could say.
Right. And I don't know what she's trying to get. I think she has to assess what she's looking for from the conversation. I think you can't go into this I think she's got to decide if she's ending this.
Right.
And I'm not saying there's nothing to discuss, but like, there's things to discuss, but like, I don't know. if you're expecting him to go, oh, he's going to lie,
right,
he's going
I'll
to.
come up with,
I'm just saying, would you? And I think she needs to ask herself
I was
questions.
joking, whatever.
Right,
yeah,
whatever
like,
it
is
is.
she? Right, what is the outcome that she's looking for out of this? What does she want out of this conversation?
Right, because I'm looking at this and like, wouldn't she feel weird hang out with these men that like the other guys on the chat? Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, I don't think she's gonna like her life with this guy. Is my advice to her, but I can't tell her how to feel.
Doesn't sound like it's gotten much better in terms of like, however intimate this relationship is in the 7 months.
Right, you're having an issue tonight where you're looking through his phone. Yeah,
right,
so I think she needs to come.
So I'm saying she got nothing to lose. This relationship is kind of like dying in my mind.
I
might as well have it all out.
Right, and let them know you saw this. I don't know. I don't know what the discussion is.
You think you could say like, I feel really disrespected. I'm definitely going to, I think she should definitely take some time.
Right.
I don't know what he could say. I guess she had to break up with him.
I think she got to break up.
Yeah.
And I'm not one to like, but like, I think you got to break up with him without the discussion. Hey, we're over. And
this is what I found.
And I found this. Right. I need to take a minute, go back, go somewhere safe and stay with family, stay with friends, and then invite him for a conversation to like talk this out. But like, I think you need to get away from it first.
I agree. Because again, it's not like, if this was like 3 months in and then a year in, he's like the perfect boyfriend and like you have absolutely no issues. It's like, that's not what she's saying.
No, she's not saying everything's perfect and she found this by accident. She's also not saying we were kind of dating, kind of not at the time. Like they were in I love you.
Yes.
So.
And his friend acknowledges that he has a girlfriend. Right. And he
even the sauce man knows.
Yes. And he acknowledges that he has a girlfriend.
Right. That he's not even gonna. I just think like you don't talk this way about someone you're taking seriously. Yeah. And
I really don't think you should talk this way about anyone.
No, I'm not. But I'm saying like the idea of like smoke show. There's this.
Fine.
Like, would it be okay to like, hey, you got to check out this girl at work? How hot is she?
I wouldn't like that either.
You wouldn't like? Okay, so let me give you some scenarios. Okay. Check out this girl at work. She's so hot. What do you think? He sends that to the group
Unprompted?
Chat.
No.
Unprompted?
I don't like that.
Okay. What about he sends to the group chat, I got this no picture. He goes, you got to see this girl from work.
Unprompted? No. I think if it's like, if a coworker, if one of them is like, I have this new so hot coworker and he was like, me too.
That's okay.
That's better. Not great, but better.
Okay.
Then let me like, I've been thinking I have to show you.
Here's another scenario. He comes home. This never happens. He comes home from work. How was your day? And he goes, they just hired someone. She's like a model. Check out this woman. And he shows it to you.
He's honest.
Okay.
I'd actually think that's less suspicious.
Right. We're finding the line here. Okay. How about this girl just started at work. She's like beautiful. You got to see what she looks like.
I think that's a little annoying. I don't know why that would need to be like told to me.
How about he says this? How about a guy? Yeah. How was your day? Go ahead.
How was your day?
It was good. I have a new coworker. She's like actually really cool.
That's okay.
Okay.
Yeah. Let me see a picture.
And then she looks like that.
And I would say, wow, she's beautiful.
Oh, you think so? Not my type.
Okay.
See how good I am at this?
Yeah.
All right. Well, we solved dating again.
We did it. We'll be back next time on You Up for More. Bye.
Boom.